ago, there was a local Michigan Game & Watch that just defeated a whole bunch of snakes. There was like 3 different snakes, but Kepler was the one who was finally able to take him down. And so Kepler knows a little bit something about the Game & Watch matchup that the other Michigan snakes might not have. So we'll see how this plays out. Maister is definitely a little bit more distinguished than, oh my god.
Yeah, and we're seeing why Maister's definitely a bit more distinguished. He knows how to keep you in disadvanged state once you get there. And he's just so hard to pin down, it feels like, when you're fighting him.
I think Maister being the basically the solo representation of this character, it definitely comes with the veteran status of Maister and his Game & Watch. He's been playing the character since Smash 4, and he's made the
Yeah, he has made the adjustments, and Kepler, though, doing everything he can to try and get back around those adjustments here. Not really having too much luck like you are with this mic right now. Dang.
All right, I'm back.
There we go.
A little bit of audio malfunction.
Do not touch anything.
I got cut out again, but I'm back. I'm good to go. I just did what you did, and it worked.
Well, I don't think Kepler's faring any better than your mic with that recovery.
I look back and Kepler's down to stock. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I'm sure Maister did something cool and awesome.
You have to use affairs at the ledge to just keep him off. And right now, just keeping this combo going with that trampoline there.
I think that's probably a big, like, unsung hero of a lot of the differences between high-level players and aspiring players and top-level players is the advantage state. It kind of looks like, that was
cheeky.
That was wild. Kepler with some tricks, coming out with some stylish snake plays here.
Yeah, and I like how he used the Nikita dropping after bucket to keep him down there long enough to get that C4 down there to get the spike.
Yep. Stage spike going to take it out. But yeah, Maister, even though he lost that stock there, he's keeping his advantage. He's doing what he needs to do. He's pressing everything. Absorbing that C4.
That's a bucket.
Yeah. And it's going to hurt. He'll probably save it until... Okay.
Never mind.
I couldn't have lied
any
worse.
You're fighting a snake. You're going to get plenty of explosions to work with.
Right. You might as well get rid of it, try to get for the hard read. I was going to say maybe he's going to... Okay.
Oh, that is unfortunate. He had the right read and call out, but unfortunately just did not go far enough to get the spacing.
Yep. And this is losers here. Maister was upset by Tony Z Tank.
Yep.
So whoever loses here doesn't get the top 16, which both players are likely looking forward to.
Yeah, and I mean, for Maister to be in losers, that's definitely an impressive feat by Tony Z Tank.
It was actually weird. I got to sit down around the bucket. Okay.
Yep, the bucket.
Okay. Maister taking game 1. He's mad. Angry Maister in losers here. Going to try to make the run. I would be pretty angry if I lost to Sonic too.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that bucket, though, is that it just covers so many of Snake's approaching options because a lot of his aerials involve him putting himself out there. The grenade's not going to stop it because that'll just bounce off Game & Watch at the worst.
Yeah, it's crazy. Game & Watch takes so much away from what Snake wants to accomplish. You, like, look at Snake's character design and understanding his win conditions. Game & Watch takes that away with Bucket. And then even Snake's advantage state kind of gets, outclassed by what Game & Watch can offer with having a full bucket because it's just, there's so much pressure coming out from Game & Watch before and after the win conditions. It sounds frustrating to play against, but Kepler is very focused. He's keeping it close, doing his thing, Snake does have some pretty solid normals, so you can play an A-button Snake, still get the work done.
Yeah, that's fortunate that Snake does have those options, especially that dash attack. Such a good zone burster. But
there was a thread earlier talking about like the top 3 to 5 dash attacks in the game, and Snake's is definitely up there, having the intangibility on the startup, being a nice burst option.
Holy! This man is going to the heavens to hunt him down.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy too because he didn't break the. Oh my god, that was terrifying. He fell so fast, but the up tilt with the forward reach, the horizontal reach, gonna scoop him up. And even after that incredibly stylish first stock from Maister, Kepler says, "Hang on a second.
Yep.
We're toning this back. we're gonna play an even game." And right back to it. We're on our second stock.
And this is wild seeing Kepler play a more grounded neutral, because I'm used to seeing his normal style where he'll use B reversals on those platforms to just keep you out. But against Game & Watch, that won't work because of the threat of the bucket.
Yep. And it kind of like, yeah, that is a win condition for Game & Watch, and I think just the threat of like, I could literally eat anything you can throw at me kind of turns into a mind game in its own. You know, Snake has to play around that, and Game & Watch, he doesn't even have to use the bucket. Just the threat of him having it gives him so much opportunities in neutral.
Exactly. Again, he's just going up there trying to chase after Kepler here to take off this stock.
Oh, Kepler, landing options, fantastic choice. Getting out there, getting the C4. Still living. That nair. It's a nice combo starter, does a lot of damage, doesn't kill, but down air kills.
Yep, finally losing that stock, but definitely good job with those B reversals to take that stock before dying.
Ooh, okay. C4 is down. What are you going to do? Shield it? Okay.
Yep. Neither of them really want to approach at this point, because once you get put in disadvantage in this kind of situation where it's last stock, you don't want to be overextending yourself anymore.
Right.
You lose that lead, you're going to be forced to approach no matter what.
And the first thing we talked about was Maister's advantage state, and we're seeing it here all over again. The last 30 seconds have been Maister's theme song. He's just completely in the driver's seat.
Yep.
All right, trying to get around that.
There we go.
Kepler keeping it cool, playing a nice neutral, staying grounded a little bit, getting the points and getting the hits when he can. Yeah, dash stacking in neutral on shield. Okay, there we go. Nice punish. Maister is known for throwing out those smash attacks. And, you know, they have nice frame data. They work.
Oh, is that it? That's
the back air is going to do it, and Michigan is going nuts for their boy. Kepler making it even.
Just sneaking around the edge guard there with that Cypher.
That was the point. That was the point I was literally in the process of making, was that, you know, Maister and Game & Watch both have fantastic frame data. They have so much pressure. They can push so many buttons. But there are windows. It's a very small window, but it exists. And Kepler, absolutely fantastic play there at the last stock.
And that was crazy thinking about how long Maister had kept Kepler in disadvantage before that. To be able to just find that one opening he needed, I mean, that just takes a mindset unparalleled.
Now, I don't know how Kepler thinks. You know, Kepler's got a lot of stuff going up in that dome. But he hovered K-Rule. His K-Rule is actually insane. He's actually one of the best K-Rules. But
I would not be busting out secondaries this late in bracket. But then again, I ain't in bracket anymore.
I think I've seen a lot of examples of people, you know, they're cheesing, having a good time. You know, they kind of let their guard down a little bit between games. Maybe some people like to pop off between games. Some people like to have a little fun. And I've always seen it end in disaster.
Yeah, you know who's not having fun right now? Kepler's
the person
recovery.
who was just cheesing.
There we go.
But, you know, we've seen him work around it before. Once he gets that advantage back, he'll just slowly chip away. His landing options have been fantastic. His punish game has been, ouch.
Yeah. And this, on a small stage like this, Maister's going to be sent into overdrive on his advantage state because there's so much less room for Kepler to work with.
Hello? Are you kidding me?
Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal. That's the kind of stuff you love to see.
We talked about all this advantage state. We were praising Maister, talking about stage counter picks. Kepler said, how about a foot? He just kicked all of that out of here. He said, I don't care. He said, the frame data ain't real. I fare off stage.
Out here embodying Snake just being the secret agent of stocks.
Yeah, well, recovering low, it's a little scary. The Cypher dealing 7%. It's damage. You know, that's one step closer to getting the up tilt or the down throw or the dare out of shield.
There we go.
He scampy goddamn feet. He's doing a lot. Oh my God, the delayed get up. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, almost got him there.
Kepler is popping off right now. Oh, disadvantage. He lives that time, but he air dodges. Oh my God, such a good disadvantage save from Kepler right now. He's picking all the right options and he's getting out of this. He's still in disadvantage, but he's not dying, and that's what's important. Oh, just kidding.
I mean, Maister was just keeping up the pressure nonstop there with the up air snares and just throwing everything at him to get that stock away.
I think delaying that as long as Kepler did was still nice because it could be much worse. He could be.
There we go.
He would have not have been in this position right now. The game is totally doable right now. Kepler just has to get a couple of hits, get some trades. You know, Snake loves his trades. He's a heavy boy.
Yep.
He gets some bombs, and Game & Watch, not so heavy, really light, easy to kill. Up tilt. Snake's
up air.
Yep. Oh, okay, he gets cross up, gets a fastball.
Yep.
The C4 is on the table. Not anymore, I lied.
Nope.
I've been lying a lot this set. Oh, pops himself.
Yep. He was just trying to find a way out of that, but just could not find that opening he needed to live.
Tried to be reverse out of the way C4, didn't get it out there.
Yeah.
Killed himself. Hitbox is massive.
Yep.